And welcome back, guys, to Calendar's Town. I have had a wee break. I had a massive cold just after, this, and I couldn't be bothered, and then again, couldn't be bothered. So anyway, enough about that. So this is bikc Resource at Team Sports Stockton. Very slippy track, very slippy bottom half, and very grippy top section. As we can see, the tyres squeal. And yeah, so we have Aiden, Mason, Hugo, and obviously myself racing here, who got through from locals. Very, yeah. So if you haven't watched the locals, go check it out. And anyway, let's go on to qualifying. Hope you guys enjoy today's video. So here we are on to Heat 1. Now I was actually really surprised with this P2 because in we done a Friday session the night before just to get warmed up to the track, me and Aiden, and I hated the track. I absolutely hated it. And then to come out, obviously when a good night's sleep, obviously that must help, but to come up into quality and put only two 39s on the board, that's really good in my opinion. Anyway, so as we go down towards the first corner, I really didn't like when you started this because you'd assume it to start here, but the lap started as we were in the first hairpin, so you couldn't make a move. And then unfortunately, I go around the outside, my fault that the guy in front was taking the defensive line whole race. That happened. That really annoyed me because that was my own fault. Should be a bit more race awareness, But my own fault. Nothing you can do. So all we can do is try to get our head down, and yeah. As here we get sort of moved out the way, yeah, and then there up ahead is Aiden. Yeah, he had a better time than I did, but we'll see out later in the video how he got on. So here we go down towards the first. Oh, done in the back. We get there, but yeah. Anyway, I will keep quiet for now, and let's just see how the rest of these laps get on. And now as we come out of the top hairpin and onto this teardrop section here, there's a massive group of people, 5 cars ahead of us. And now as Aiden looks to go around the outside and we get bumped from behind, the girl in the blue helmet, she goes out of the decision and sort of goes by Aiden's there, and it just causes mayhem as now we go yellow flag conditions. Yeah, so I make up 2 positions there. I'll take that. As now we come out of the top hairpin and it's green, So we go, trying to get a bit of momentum into the car, and as of now we just keep going forward. Yeah, so just like let's just try to keep going forward. We're making moves. Yeah, and obviously as you hear there, I am enjoying the track very much. I'm sort of the upstairs section I actually loved. Yeah, as you can obviously hear, I'm just first time being a track ramps, and obviously what a way I do it, man. But anyway, as we are now closing up the car ahead, this downstairs stretch I was really struggling with, but I was getting better with it. So now we are catching up to the car ahead, obviously from that guy taking the defensive line, but that did get sorted out for the second race because Marshall slowed them up. So yeah, anyway, as now we're looking for the move, but it's just not gonna come, and it's just been so annoying. There was no overtaking opportunities without taking silly risks. Do you know what I mean? Honestly, probably it was a nice track, like, but yeah, it was just quite annoying. And yeah, no, I should have. Yeah, it was just it was just like pushing and pushing. As it's just that bit there was horrible, really bumpy, just awful. And anyway, as now we come in here, get bumped from behind from Hugo. Yeah, and then Aiden, we just let him by because no way I was holding him. I know it's bikc. I know I shouldn't have done it, but we were catching up, and you know people hate on me for doing that. But to be honest, it's racing, isn't it? Like that's not racing, but over. And as now we go through the patch a lot more spread apart, but then again, because of that, we'll get clustered up again. Anyway, as now, we sort of figured that out. Here, it was a lot of different lines, something like that, and they're still getting bumped from behind from Hugo. Yeah. So, yeah. And now, if we could just keep P5 and move on, and again, bumps, man. Keeping the BLKC. Yeah. And still get bumped behind. As we have just been catching up, we've been losing time to attack and then gaining time to attack. Yeah, so that happened a lot during the session. As now we are just trying to make moves on the penultimate laps, and it's just not happening. We had Aiden ahead. He was really unlucky, not to get a podium. He's a brilliant driver. He had the pace all weekend, and yeah. So that was just quite unfortunate for him, but it's happened. Anyway, so as we now go into the first hairpin, we get a wee bit of a bump. Hugo is now beside us, and as we go, I'm ahead. He sticks his nose right into the apex there, which was really unfortunate, you know, and it's a red flag. So yeah, won't we bump it in there? Sorry, I'm saying. And I'm just explaining. Yeah.
What? Who? No, I was ahead of the apex, he dived down the inside. So, it's fine though. It's fine.
As now we go on to the restart, and I don't know how Hugo has gained a position ahead of us. Like even if it was like the lap before, I was still ahead of him. So I don't know what has gone on here. Yeah, and it's not like even it's from a different part of the race, because all the same people are, you know, ahead. So I really don't understand this, man, to be honest. But yeah, it's in the past now. Anyway, as we go green, we look up the inside for a move on Hugo. Yeah, hit him a bit. Oh, yeah, we grab it that. Yeah, and then so yeah, that just happens. We lose a bit of the a bit of time to him, but you know, we're still sitting in P6. In my opinion, should have been P5, but again, as I've said, as I'm going to say about 100 times, it's in the past now. Yeah, so. Right, and as we come through for a P6 last lap, I'm really happy with that. Yeah. Could have been worse, could have been better. Now here you go. Just starting the rolling starts for the second heat of bikc regionals. We have Hugo ahead of us, and yeah. So what I forgot to mention is that Mason is not in our heats, and yeah, so that is quite unfortunate. I mean, it made it easier for us because we didn't have Mason in it, which, you know, Mason's absolutely unreal. So we have Hugo ahead of us and Aiden ahead of Hugo. So it is, the rolling start is quite slow, and I've just realised I've not rolled up my glove when I had to show my wristband. Alright, anyway. As we go on to the rolling start, as lights out, and it's lights out now, and it's green, and and I've just been absolutely done into turn one, basically. That is, yeah, not into, yeah, and then down to the hairpin. We see if we can go, but I'm not taking it side by side through it. I'm not taking that risk. You know, call it, you know, bad race or whatever, but it was too much to risk in such a big race like this. Anyway, as that, we just slide out there, and we are now catching back up a bit. Yeah, 2 car ahead, which, yeah. So as we come through the fast double left-hander, I want to say. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but it might be, yeah, because you turn left, yeah. So it's a left-hander. Yeah. I was, sometimes I was struggling with this, but sometimes I wasn't, but yeah, anyway. So as we see, oh, it looks like we could have went for a move, but we don't, and I kind of get swerved. Now, and as the car ahead makes a move on, yeah, the other guy, yeah, as now, and then, oh, we get a big hit from the side, and yeah, that bit was, wow, it was a horrible impact, as now we are down to P12. Yeah, which, unfortunate. I mean, like, oh man, that frustrates me. because it wasn't even a gap there. Unfortunately, it's just really frustrating because I was looking like I could have fought back, but yeah. Oh well. Let's go. Alright, and now we just need to, fight back. That is really annoying. But oh well, hit the bar. I'm just losing my head here, I think, at the moment. That crash has gotten into my head, and even though I don't think it was my fault, I'm positive it wasn't my fault. I'm still just in my head. Man, that's annoying. And now we've just gotten to a stage of race where I'm almost just giving up here. You know what? Like, because we can't see anyone. Yeah, we can't really do anything about it. So, yeah, like we can't do it. I just need to keep driving, but I didn't have the pace this race. That's really annoying. But the girl did get a penalty for that because there was obviously no gap there. Like you could, even from video, you could see there was no, there was no gap. So yeah, we just need to get our head down and just keep racing, hit that barrier again, I think. Yeah, we did, I'm sure. But anyway, as now this is the corner I hated because it feels like you could go fly, but you just couldn't. Horrible, horrible, horrible stuff. Anyway, now, as we go up this hairpin, and that, I was enjoying that hairpin, yeah, do you know what's unfortunate? Last race, I remember, oh, you can take that flat out. As I was told by someone who is at Team Sport Dundee, and he done that track. Yeah, I was told you could go flat, and I just remembered that going in the last race. But yeah, so that's really fun. Anyway, again, I can't do anything about it, but Now, as we come through the bottom of the part of the track, as we come through here, there is a crash at the bottom of at the hairpin before the up ramp. So yeah, and it's a red flag, but I will go up this ramp. Just yeah, and now we cut to this. Unfortunately, our GoPro did die halfway through, like the restart, so we do not see it. But I did make up a position, which yeah. So overall, very good end to the race, and I'm happy how I'm not happy how it went actually because it didn't, you know, a lot of crashes, very unlucky in my opinion anyway. So yeah. And now as we start the roller start for the semi-finals, you know, it was always going to be tough. You know, starting from P10 at the back. So yeah, it was always going to be tough starting from back at semi. Sorry, I had a wee pause moment there. That was quite funny, me getting stuck on the ramp and then, you know, yeah, and the guy pushed me up. That was helpful, or else I would have been actually I'd have hit the barrier at quite a high speed from the ramp. So you know, there's always that. And so now, you know, we just need to put the work in and get it done. And now it's green light and it's go, go, go. I try left to the outside, but I know my mistake from last time not to commit to it. And I don't know what to do, but yeah. Yeah, two people get by me there. So that's always nice. Oh my god. Yeah, this is just, honestly, this was already a very bad start to the race, I can't lie. Yeah, it was always going to be a tough race. As you hear me there, I shout something in my helmet. You know, my hands were hurting at this point. One thing I have not mentioned during the video is the track. I had to wear like tape under my gloves. I had to tape my whole hand because like the carts were so heavy compared to the ones at Dundee, and like there was someone who had like literally like their skin was peeling off. So yeah, it's not very good. Carts were really heavy combined with slippy track. You have to be so precise and have like, you know, you can't rest your hands for 2 seconds. It's very horrible. As well with being bumpy. This is probably the sorest bit. Like this is where my hands are screaming here. Yeah, so it's not very good to be honest. Now as we come through the little teardrop section here onto the two fast left-handers, I mess up there and up, and then here I mess up even more, and then you know here lapse concentration, don't know what I was doing, you know, I was totally my fault, left the door wide open for her to come through, and to be honest I don't know why I moved my hands because that was completely my fault there. Yeah, so you know, at this point I was sore, I was tired. Yeah, this semis was just not enjoyable. I can't lie. It was horrible racing. I can't lie. Anyway, yeah. So we will now skip to the end of the session. And now, as we reach the top floor for the last time, and yeah, I threw my hands up there and I'm out, obviously. And as you see, checkered flag. to bring home 3P12 in bikc regionals. You know, I'm annoyed, yeah, as you can see, but I mean, first year doing karting, first years of bikc, you know, to get to regionals is still good, but I wish I could have ended a bit better. Yeah. Alright, so thank you for watching, and in the end, Aiden made it to the finals, started P12 and got to P8. It's a very solid job from Aiden, so well done. And yeah, so, but anyways, thank you for watching the video. I know it's been a while, but I'm glad to be back. See you guys for the next video, whenever that'll be. Alright, see ya.